Myself, Dr. Amar Rashid, professor in civil department, AIT, Mangalore. Okay. Now the question, water supply and treatment engineering. We'll continue. Filtration and filtration theory, types and comparison between filtration. We'll go for that. The process of passing the water through the bed of sand and other granule material is known as filtration. For removing the bacteria, color, taste, odor, and producing the clear and sparkling water, filter are used by sand filtration. 90 to 98% of suspended impurities are removed in filtration. Okay, there's the process of passing the bed of sand and granule materials is known as filtration. Theory of the filtration. First on mechanical straining, the suspended particle present in a settled water which are bigger size than the size of the voids is filter media cannot pass through this void and get arrested in them. So the resultant of water free from the suspended particle, most of the particles are removed upper sand grit layer. This arrested particle from the mass on the top of the filter bed further will help in staining out the impurities. First theory, mechanical staining. Sedimentation. Okay. Now we go for the sedimentation. Sedimentation filters are able to remove the particle size smaller than the voids present in it. These void space act like a tiny coagulant sedimentation, take on a colloidal matter arrested in these voids genetically mass, therefore attract through other finer particle. Therefore, this finer particle thus settle down in voids and removed. Okay. Next on electrolytic action, the process of filtration can also be explained by theory of ionization. According to this theory, filters help to purify the water by changing the chemical characteristics of water. This may be explained by the fact that the sand grains of the filtered media and the impurities in the water carrying the electrical charge opposite in nature when charged particles come in contact with each other, they are attracted and making the water purer. After certain interval, the electrical charges filter media exhausted and having restored by washing filter. Okay. Now biological action. Okay. Certain useful microorganisms are generally present in the walls of the filter media. This organism requires organic impurities as their food for several and utilize such organic impurity and convert harmless compound by the process of biological metabolism. The harmless compounds so form generally form layer at the top by which the dirty skin called dirty skin. This layer further helps in absorb and straining out the impurities. Filter media, the sand. Sand fine and coarse generally used in filter media. Size of the sand measured by expressive term called effective size. The effective size D10 may be defined as size of the sieve in mm, though with 10% of the sample of sand by weight it pass. The uniformity in size or degree of variation in the size of the particle measured and expressed by the term called uniformity coefficient. The uniformity coefficient may be defined as radius of sieve size in mm through 60% of the sample of sand passes to the effective side of the size of the sand should be free from dirty and other impurities. It should be uniform in nature and size should be hard and resistant. Now we go for the gravel. Okay, gravel layer of the sand is supported on gravel. It permits the filter water to move freely to under drain and allows the wash water to move uniformly upward. Okay. Other material Instead of using sand, some anthracite is used for filtered media. Anthracite is made up of anthracites, which is type of coal stone that burns without smoke or flames. It is cheaper, being able to higher rate of filtration. There are types of filtration. Okay, in the classification, there are three types of filters: slow sand filter, rapid sand filter, and pressure filter. Okay, three types of filter in the classification: filter, slow sand, rapid sand, and pressure filter. Flow sand filter is best to filter water in small town. This filter is specified effective and uniformity coefficient D10, which is the millimeter permit 10% of sand weight classes. Okay, principle of the slow sand filter. In a slow sand filter, impurities of the water removed, combination process, sedimentation, straining, absorption, chemical and biological action. During the first few days, the purified mainly mechanical, physical, chemical process, okay, which remained primarily retaining pipe of the smaller than the spaces between plant grain. As layer develop, it becomes the living quarters of the vast number of microorganisms which break down the organic matter retained from the convert into water, carbon dioxide, and other oxides. Okay, third one, fourth one, more impurities, including bacteria and virus, are removed from the raw water, passes through the filter skin layer just below. Purification mechanical extend from the filter skin approximately zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.4 mm below the sand filter. But gradually decrease in the activity of lower level of water become purified and contain less organic matter. Okay, when the organic and microorganism become well established, filter will work efficiently and produce high quality of effluent which are virtually free from diseases carrying organism and biodegradable organic matter. Okay, they are suitable for treating the water very low turbidity, low color, and low bacteria content. Construction. Okay, it consists of open watertight rectangular tank of masonry concrete. The bed is kept 1 is to 10 toward the central drain. Depth of the tank vary from 2.5 to 5.5. The plan area of the 100 to 200 square meter, one or more depend upon the quantity of the water. Okay, close and made up of top layer. Okay, fine and effectively 0.2 to 0.3 mm. Uniform coefficient 2 to 3. Thickness of the layer may be 75 to 90 centimeter. Below the fine layer, the course this voids do not permit the fine sand. The thickness of the layer 30 centimeter. Lowermost of the layer top gravel layer. This is the flow sand. This is the inlet. Okay, there sand, fine sand, coarse sand, and aggregate this. Okay, after filtration is removed. Okay. The operation of sedimentation tank, slow sedimentation tank, submersibly inlet, water uniformly over the sand bed passing the distribution, water passes to the filter media, every 2.2, 2.6 meters per. Rate of filtration is continued using until the difference between the water level, filter media inlet chamber, slightly less than depth above the tank, difference of the water above the sand bed and outlet chambers is called loss of height. Okay. During the filtration, filter media clogged due to impurities. Okay. Uh, and which stay the resistance of passage of the water head also increases. Loss of head reaches 60 centimeter. Filtration stop and about 2 to 3 centimeter from the top of the bed step and replaced in clean sand before putting the back of the filter. Okay, this filter can be run 6 to 8 weeks before become the necessary replace of the sand. Uses 99. This effective removal of 90 to 99% bacteria raw water completely. Okay, this is a very important safeguard the waterborne diseases. Okay, yeah, high initial cost, a little bit high, a large area, and this rate of filtration very slow rate of maintenance is over where we stop rate of filtration should be maintained free from focalization. Okay. Now we go to limitation. Okay. Rapid sand filters. Rapid sand filters, high rate filtration. You can say operation of the focal and sedimentation filter through the inlet pipe and this. Okay. Washing the filter, backwash and sand filters and drain filter having the few depth of the. Okay. All the values are for compressed air. In this compressed air, it passes through the pipe for washing purpose. Okay, this is the one of them. This is the rapid sand filter. You can see the rapid sand filter. Okay, is a compressed air is for washing purpose. It's the gravel. This is the sand. Okay, this is the sedimentation. Okay, water, inlet water. Okay, after the sedimentation, inlet water moves here. Okay, it will there comes from there, passes to the gravel, and it is passes through the this one. Okay, to the this one. Construction rapid tank consists of following part. Enclosed tank is a tight rectangular tank made of masonry or concrete. Okay, underdrainage system may be perfected pipe system is the scatcher system. Base material gravel, clay, dust, vegetable matter. Okay, filter matter sand. Okay, sand, gravels, and this one. Appurtenances, compressor, washing filter, backwash. Okay, that wash. Okay, wash will be continued till the stand bed clearly washing filter or generally 24 hour. Okay, 24 hour. Okay, it is done. Okay, 24 hour.